So see, you can pose the kit like this. The head also moves quite nicely. So see, the head moves 360, but it also moves forwards and backwards. But one thing that I kind of modified is actually below the head there is this little part which is a sort of, I don't know, a sort of head plate or something that's between the torso and the head, but that unnecessarily restricted the movement of the head, so it made the Exia unable to look downwards like it does now. So I removed that. Bit. I chose not to put it in. I mean, it looks a lot better, and so there's just a little. You may see that there are like two nubbins here, which show the missing part, but I think this is better. So yeah, so the range of motion of the Exia is quite amazing. I'm just gonna continue that pose here. See, so there you go. So the range of motion of the Exia is very amazing and allows for some very great stances. So you can, so the Exia will allow you to do some great photography. So it looks amazing. Posability is amazing as well. All right. So armaments, well, you have all the standard armaments that are in the anime. You have the gun. See, you have the GN rifle here, which also folds out like into the GN sword, like so, which is one of the most kick-ass armaments I've seen in Gundam history. I mean, it's really cool. This what you call this armor, this arm guard looks great as well. Really fits the model. It also fits the Exia's function in the anime as a melee Gundam, so it's really great. The shield is also very nice. The 1/100th model the 1/100th model features some great detailing. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but the detailing is greater, like these small panel lines, small indentations. So the 1/100th model is very, very detailed. Also, another example is these vents are much more detailed as well. There are like small indentations in the head as well. I mean, this kit looks really great, and the detailing is amazing. It's also evidenced in here in the solar furnace, so in the GN drive. So you can see here inside there's this clear part. So actually this thing is a 3-part construction. So you have the base of the thing, the upper cone, and inside there's this clear part with a metallic sticker. So it really looks quite great. So yeah. Okay, and finally there are also some there's a final set of armaments, which are the beam weapons. I'll just put Exia back in an idle position. Alright, The final weapons are the beam weapons. These pop out of these holsters in the back. I'm just going to take one of them. And they're like, you have the short beam weapons and the longer beam weapons. So this is the longer one. Fits right in here. And the nice thing is that the connecting part is broad. So it doesn't break off as easy. I mean, all of my beam sabers I have broken off. So this is an improvement. So this pops in about here. And you can put it in his hand. Well, okay, you can see here that Exia has an open hand, just like the one to 144th. There's just one of these, which is a shame. I'd like to have two, but there's just one. So there's a closed hand as well. I need to get the box out for that. The box, which is very nice, by the way, features a photo of its pilot, Setsunaev Sei. So just let me get the closed hand for you. Here you are. Okay. Closed hand, and here's so there you have it. Looks pretty nice, but as I've said in the construction part of the review, I kind of ruined this beam saber by varnishing it, and the varnish has kind of eaten away through this thing, through the beam saber, so it now looks kind of matte, which is a shame. But so the beam saber is pretty standard, but looks pretty nice. It's pretty long as well. I think it's even longer than GN blade. So, but yeah. Right. So great piece of armament for the Exia. There's a short one as well. So here it is. So I'm not going to show it to you. It's basically a shorter version of the long one. You can use it for throwing scenes or something in your photography. So that's pretty nice as well. So to conclude, I'd like to show you some comparisons to other kits. So you might want to see how this kit compares to other popular 1 to 100th designs. So first let's compare it to some of its peers. So this is the Exia is a 1 to 100th model non-grade. The closest thing I have to this model in its price range is the 1 to 100th Gundam Wing Zero Custom. So from the Wing series, from Endless Waltz actually. So I'll take it out so you can see how it compares.